Yeah. So, yeah, ma'am, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. So, ma'am, we are meeting first time. So, can you introduce yourself?
Of course, thank you for giving me this chance to introduce myself. So, my name is Nazia Khan. I am from Chhindwara, city of Madhya Pradesh. If you talk about my education, I have done my master in English literature. With it, I have a degree that's called Bachelor of Education. If you talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies always learning new things, listening podcasts, reading a book, and currently I'm working on my English fluency and communication skills. And by profession, I'm a teacher. But having family issue, my younger one is only 1 year old, so that's the reason I'm not going to my work. And that's all about me. And one more thing I want to include that is I'm a YouTuber too. So I make a video for English conversation. So you can search me English with Nazia. So that's all about me.
Yeah, ma'am, that's a great. And basically, ma'am, if I talk about myself, so I'm from Bihar state. I'm also primary teacher, and as well as I'm working on my communication skills for long. And
Hmm.
that is the reasons for communicating with the peoples by video calling. And as well as if I talk about my interest, so I'm so passionate to visiting a different kinds of cities, learning new things. Okay, and I'm also YouTuber, as you know. My channel name is Learn English with Chandan Laheri. Yeah, so it's all about me, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
that's great. That's great. Very
yeah,
happy
ma'am.
to see you as a teacher. So I am also a teacher. So I feel very happy. I am glad meet to you. So because this is a profession, something different to another profession, right? So
Yeah,
so
ma'am.
that's a
So
great.
yeah, thank you. I have a question, ma'am. In which field have you been teaching? In private school or government? May I know?
Okay. Before I taught in a private sector, but between in this period, I prepared for government exam also. But unfortunately, I am not securing the merit list. So I'm waiting for that, but I'm not securing the merit list. So in future, I will try again, and I do continue again my study. And in this time, in this session, I will join in a private sector. So that's all about me.
Yeah, that's a really good, ma'am. Because as I consider, it doesn't matter in which field have you been teaching to anyone. The matter is that you are a teacher. You have a gotten the tag of teachers. That is really enough, to having the respect from the peoples and making the better image of society, right? That is a respectable job, you can say, right?
Correct,
And
correct. Appreciate your thought. You think very right way, because as a teacher we get lots of respect towards our society, our family member, our students, and all the time we think about our personality, because as a teacher we think so. If I will become a good, so that will be impactful our society, our student, our family, so all the things. So all the time as a teacher, we are grooming ourselves, right?
of course, ma'am, because we have being a teacher, you can say so much responsibility of society's member as well as someone's kids also. We have to consider this is my own kids and we have to develop their personality by my effort, day-to-day life. So you can say this is a challenge of life, you can say. We have to run, fight for the situation and developing their personality by our effort, you can say, providing the experience, better quality so the people can learn and they can implement that kinds of quality in life to doing something else in life and making proud of their family because of us like efforts, you can say, right?
Correct, correct. Our point of view towards the society, we are an optimistic person. Every teacher should have to work their optimistic way of looking the world. If they are like that personality, if their teacher are like that, so our upcoming generation can make their personality in a positive way. And we have to spread the all the our society with our student in a positive way, because we nurturing our nation, right? So this
Yeah,
is a not, it is a not, after parent, we are a respectable one as a teacher.
yeah, Yeah,
Yes.
we can consider we have taken the responsibility of whole life to making
Yes.
flourish.
We can make and we can break also. So it is a power of
To taking
as
the
a
admission
teacher.
of any. Yeah, but we have a gotten whole responsibility of this kid, right? In which field they will be go, it's all about depends on us how we navigate them, right? How we guiding them through this institute. So that's why we need to be very responsible for that kinds of consequence. What kinds of consequences comes out in kids' life in future, right? They will be responsible for it, right?
Correct, correct. We can grow them, we can nurture them in a positive way, and we can tell them all the time if they are doing this thing, they can reach their future here, and if they are not doing this thing, they can back themselves, pull them back themselves. So we are as a motivational. I think so. As a teacher, every teacher should have to work their motivation space, right? If they are positive, speak and a positive things, so their student will be get the benefit from them. And if you are like that, very soft spoken, and sometime you can anger is a positive way you can use with your student, but all the time anger is not good. You have to polite way, you have to speak in a polite way, and you can make the image yourself in front of your student, right? So they can
Yeah,
one day after they can remember, oh, this is a very good sir, this was a very nice ma'am, because I am also remembered my teachers also, they are very good to me. I remember one teacher at my school days, that time I was in a second or third class. I forgot that. So see, I am a left-handed. So whenever she came to my class, she told me, "Don't write in a left hand. Write to right hand. Use your right
me,
hand." So whenever
ma'am,
she come, yes, whenever
me,
she came to my class, I wrote in a right hand. So that time I make myself on a left and right, both hand I used. I used to both handed, but after some unfortunately, she has to there go somewhere. She went somewhere school, and I am becoming in my only left-handed. So I missed her always. I remember her. She is very nice. If she is continuously with me, so nowadays I am a two-handed writer. So I
yeah,
missed my opportunity. So that kind of teacher I yes.
yeah, of course. Whatever we got in life in previous time, in past time, whatever member who had a taught a better lesson of life, and we learn something better things from them. So we always remember in our subconsciousness, right? And basically, I'm also lefty hand person. I
Oh,
also write in my left hand. Okay,
okay.
so you can see like
Congratulations for that, firstly, because I think so every left-handed have a superpower, right? I think so.
thank
It is my own experience. You have to work upon that. You have to search your quality. 100%. This is my 100% surety. You have a something different to another person, because I search. I found that things in my student also. They have a left-handed. They have a something different. Doesn't matter. I never said that they are very good their study, but with the study, if they are not doing good study, they have a different kind of talent. I think so. That is
yeah,
one
yeah,
thing
ma'am, you're right.
we have to find. And I one thing that is I found, we are a quick learner, right?
Yes, you're right. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, you're
yes,
right. Because without having the environment, which is a very requirement, especially for learning anything, we are learning. We are talking to each other in better manner. You can say no one says like we are learning, right? So
correct,
that
correct,
you can say this is
correct.
the quality now we have to making a very
Yes,
difference to us, right?
correct,
So
correct,
that yeah, ma'am. So basically, we always remember like that person who we get through any good thing, we learn through this, right? So that's why still as a, you consider like that kinds of teacher was really mentor for you at the beginning time, at the past time. So yeah, that is really right. Some of time, that teachers motivate us in our different kinds of situations, right? We always remind us like that if that teacher will be there right now, they must guide me, they must save me,
correct,
right?
correct.
Yeah. So you can be say like they can be the inspiration of future also in our life. And by the having the instruction of that teachers, we can implement in our kids also for flourish their life, right? Even kids of schools also, we can apply this, right? Okay, ma'am.
Correct. Mhm.
Yeah, thank you. I have a question like nowadays, ma'am, how have you been learning, improving your English spoken? Because this question is from the beginner side. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have been started my journey throughout my listening habit. Before I did lots of method. I applied so many method like Hindi to English translation method, and sometime I did as grammar method. But that was a useless, I think so, because I am not ready to speak, right? Because I'm not getting the right environment for speaking. Before I don't have idea if I want to really want to improve my English, I want to speak in a fluent way. What should I have to do? No one told me in a clear way. You should have to do it like that thing. One day, I am very passionate because I have done my master in English literature. That time I do continuously search. Mobile is my main feature. That is my great teacher. I always admire that because
Mhm.
having a mobile phone, having an internet connection, I am a this like of personality. So that was my great teacher. So I
Okay.
scroll, yes, I scrolling. I used to YouTube, right? So there I listen something here. I listen so many speeches. So one day I scrolling and there I found one speaker said you if you want to speak in English you have to make your listening habit. Listen a lot, same clip, 10 times, 5 times, 10 times. She said I applied. Recently, I applied. I speak that speeches I listen 10 times, maybe more than. And I try to listen. I make my habit for listening. And after that, using that kind of thing. I made a application that is a IELTS preparation application. Before that time, I am not going. Went to school, so that time also I am at my home, right? So no one is my connection regarding like English. They really want to. I am only a single person. I am only my friend for English speaking. So I installed that application. There was a speaking room they conduct for. They prepared for preparation. They want to go the abroad. So I goes there. I went there and I try to speak there. So they have a topic and you have to speak something there. So before that I don't have idea for that, like that application also available. I don't have
Mhm.
idea. So sometime after they stop me because I'm not preparing for IELTS preparation. I started my speaking journey, listening and speaking. Yes. And
Okay.
I went to a I school as for interview for teaching interview. So I gave my interview. So they selected me as a spoken English teacher. That time
Oh
I
my.
realized oh my God, I can speak very good way. I can speak very fluently. So that's my journey began. That time my self realization I am a good at English. I can do. After that, having that things, I am totally free. And between it in this period, I prepared for government job. And yes, I that time I free that ended my all exam. So I'm not secure that my I'm not taking the good rank that exam. So I went little bit of depression. I did my 100%. I am capable. After that, what happening to me? I'm not securing that good rank. So I that time I think so. No, I am good at English also. Why I'm not doing this thing? So I make my utilize my time. Make my mind to busy routine. So one day I scrolling again the mobile phone YouTube. So there I listen about the one application that is Just Talk application. Suddenly I stop that YouTube and install that application and I start my journey. So I speak more than 15 and 20 days. All people said to me, "Ma'am, your speaking is very good." Because I listen a lot before. I listen a lot. I do self talk also. I deliver my message with my student also. That's the reason. But that is one thing that is repolish my skills. So I
Yeah.
do there. Yes, I did there in that application, and with that, I make my habit for reading also. Some time I read also. I think so. I want to make myself a good book reader. So yes, I
Okay.
do read also, listen, speak, read, and sometime I write also. So this is my all about, and I am here. And one day I think once again I watch a video. They have a two people conversation to each other. I think so they can do. I can also do. Why am I here? Why am so think so like that kind. So I took a class in a English diary and I uploaded there. Before I don't have idea what should I have to do if I want to conversation to the another people. After
Yeah.
having the yes, I did like there is a pool. I don't have idea how to swim there, but I put in there
Jump on.
and jump. Yes, I jump there and I am here. So this is
Yeah.
all about me.
That's a very inspirational your story of life,
Yeah,
really. Whatever time have you spent with the your communication skills, any beginner can get na in sudden moment they can inspired by listening your thoughts. Really, that content will be really helpful to those people who really want to do something else in life. Really.
so,
Basically,
so,
ma'am, I used to do also like that in past times. I used to do so
mhm.
many, you can say, crazy activities. So many people have been used to say like, "What are you doing all the time?" Because I was talking to myself only. Because I was be with me.
Hmm. Correct,
Yeah.
correct. We
Because
are good friend to us. No one is can make like us. I am also like that. I am also speak like only me. So in a solitary, I speak myself because that is my me time. So
yeah,
yes, every person should have spend their time for me time. That
yeah.
time you
If
and yourself. There is no there. Yes,
yeah, if
correct,
you spend your time with yourself, so you can be the better mentor for yourself, right?
correct,
You can
correct. I agree with
analyze
this.
internally so much things internally, and that experience will
Mhm.
help you to solve your problems of life, and you can guide them other people also. You can be put the other people on track also, right? Which is really
Correct.
genuine for, right?
Correct.
So I
If you
used to
have
do like,
something is good, I think so you have to share with the another. You take the advantage because they get that get the information from you and they can apply their life and you can feel like you can do something the society. It is a
of course,
not a yes. So I think so. I'm never like I am a open book. I never hide my talent. I never hide it, my talent.
there is no benefit as much as have you
Correct.
expand your experience to other
Yes.
people. You can be get the increasement, the level of your experience internally,
Correct.
right? You will feel like you are very comfortable in every kind of situation. You will enough able to yourself, not to other people, right? That is
Correct.
the I
Correct.
think that is the real meaning of life. Because ma'am, in this
Correct.
type, the life is very unpredictable. You can say, right? We can't
Correct.
get
Correct.
the next situation. We do not have
We don't
any
have
idea
idea. We don't have
tomorrow.
idea in another day what will happen to us. We don't have idea. But one idea we can have that is if we are doing something good, definitely good will something good will in future with us. And what happened with us, we have to accept that with the heart because something as a I think so. One power is controlling all the things. All the thing is not our hand,
Yeah,
it is
it's
overall,
same.
this is my experience so far. That's a reason I am telling to because I did lots of complaint about my life. I why these people did me like that things. Why? But having after all spending my time becoming a teacher and having two mother I have two kids so being a mother overall and across my age 30 plus that after that I realize myself something is not our control.
Of course, ma'am. We are just a sculpture. We are just doing all the things according to that things. We can't
Particular, right?
get the appearance of that things, but we are consider we have a belief in the in our faith, right? That is enough to
Correct, yes,
exchange,
correct,
recharge self to doing something good towards the better things of life, right?
correct, correct, correct,
Always, according to me, ma'am, always we should be motivate self. We shouldn't depend on other people will say something. motivational, then I will motivate myself and run towards my goal. No, we should be a make self motivator, right? Some of time we
Correct,
get
correct,
motivation
correct,
from the status. We
correct.
are where you can say we can be misguided any of time by having any kinds of situation. So we have to be control self, and we have to just understand each and every fact which is a genuine, whether this is good, yeah, wrong, right?
The I think so. Self-controlling is the best power in the world. If you have a power of self-controlling, you can do anything which you want. This is a little bit of thing that is spoken English. You can achieve anything which you want. Lots of people achieving their goal, like UPSC exam. So this is a not big deal speaking English. If you have a self-control, you can do anything. You can get lots of respect, right?
Yeah,
And a self
yeah,
belief also. If you have self belief, you can do anything. If you are and it's one thing that is I want to mention here, that is self motivated motivation is more important. You have to, you have, no one can motivate to you, only one, that is you. You can,
yeah. That's what
you
before
only
time
self motivate. Yes,
we have to
every,
become the motivated self, right? No one
correct,
will come for motivating us any
correct,
kinds of situation.
correct,
Always we
correct,
will get self alone in every situation. Even we can't
correct.
expect to have our own member of family, right? So that's why. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
So
uh,
yeah,
I think so. We have
yeah,
to end this one session. Okay.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice to
yeah,
talk to you. And
yeah. Uh,
this is a great
a wonderful
time.
conversation, yeah, with you,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much. Thank you so
Yeah,
much having me.